somebody called me a general on Facebook. I said, me, general? How do you know? You call me a general. If I stand before Paul, if I stand in heaven and they are calling General Paul and the others, will I be worthy to call myself a general? These days, the only people who call generals are the ones we see on TV. Because he has preached there, he has done this, he has done that, so we think they are generals. But in the sight of God, that is not how God judges his generals. Generals of God may not necessarily be on TV. They may not be known. They may be in a typical village as missionaries, but in the eyes of God, they are generals. They are 4-star generals. So don't let the praises of men get into your head. Certain day, Herod, arrayed in his royal apparel, in his palace, sat upon his throne and made an oration unto them. In fact, the guy spoke so much that people say, wow, this guy, you have oratorical brilliance. The guy, Charlie, you know how to talk. And the people gave a shout saying, it is the voice of a God and not a man. And immediately the angel of the Lord smote him, because he gave not the glory to God, and he was eaten of worms and gave up the ghost. Never ever take the glory that is due to God. I always tell pastors that, listen, be careful that men don't honor you to a point where you become an idol. There's a thin line between idolatry and honor. Especially in Africa, if you don't take care, even your church members can honor you to a point that God will begin to fight against you. Don't take honor upon yourself. These days, when we are introducing certain pastors, he has PhD in this, he has accolades in this, we begin to mention that. Even sometimes when you are sitting down, you are scared. Is it a human being they are mentioning, or they are mentioning God? You see, syncretism, we have married our African traditional religion with Christianity. So some of the things we do in our African traditional religion, we have brought them to the church. And some of the things we call honor are not honor at all. Hey, pastor, watch your heart. Christian, watch your heart. When men begin to honor you to the point you become an idol, God will deal with you. In the Roman Empire, anytime a victorious general is coming from war, and after he has defeated all his enemies and is in his chariot, one thing they did was to make sure that in his chariot was a slave. And the slave, when the people are cheering him on, you are a general, you are this, you are that. The slave's assignment is to whisper into the ears of the general. Listen, memento mori, which means that remember, you are just a mortal man. Remember, you are a human being. Don't let it get into your head. Remember, you are a human being. When people are singing your praise, remember, you are a man. You are an ordinary human being. You can die. Remember, memento mori. Remember, you can die. Listen, don't let praises of men get into your head. Don't let the accolades of men get into your head. It's pride. When people begin to praise you, listen, church members can honor you to the point that God will deal with you.